Now, if you ask most men what is one thing that is really hard on their self-improvement journey, or generally speaking, the hardest thing to actually get over with or start doing some habit, generally speaking, their whole life, most of it is going to actually be related to women, to girls, to intimacy, to stuff like that. And when I asked my whole community, a lot of people said NoFap. Now, I made a video which was probably one of my best videos about NoFap, and that was the thing that worked for me. But for most of you it didn't, and I'm so sorry that it didn't. But I truly think that this video is going to give you this gear to actually go by yourself on this journey and actually end this addiction by yourself. Because I can teach you to do all of these things, but if you don't go to battle with your own self and your own brain, you will not be able to defeat it. Now, I truly hope that you can actually hear me from the birds. It's a beautiful space. This is what your mind should look like after you beat your addiction. Peaceful. It should be green. Why do we need to get on NoFap? Well, my friend, if we don't, our whole future family can be at cost of this. Because the more that you do it, the more you're going to be awkward around women. The more you're going to have this malicious intent of just intimacy and not actually wanting to, conversate with them for something that is actually good and that can actually benefit both of you. Well, just think about it. Most of the self-improvement journey is kind of related to becoming more primal, becoming more like our ancestors. Why is that? Well, our ancestors were the most masculine and the most feminine. The women were feminine and the men were truly masculine. And this whole kind of self-improvement space for men is related to masculinity and about improving your masculinity. This is why we need to look at the primal days. And just imagine this. Your whole purpose of your life back in those days was to literally reproduce. It was all that you ever cared in life, is to live your seed and to make the population bigger. And once you've done it, you can just chill. You don't need to do any work. Because when you fulfilled your purpose, the final goal that you put yourself into is finished, and you now just don't have to do anything. And I mean absolutely anything. And that part of our brain is still there. That purpose in you to just reproduce is still there. And if you feed into it, you will become lazy. Just imagine when you actually bust, you become truly unproductive. For the rest of the day, you can't get any work done. You're feeling lazy. You feel like you want to sleep. You're feeling bored all of the time. And it's because that lizard brain in you that is left is telling you to do so. I mean, you don't need to do any work. You've done your purpose. The more our different parts of our brain actually grew and improved, the more that we could actually make the purpose for ourselves. We started dreaming about building cities, about building all of these things that are now great on Earth. This is how the great civilizations were built. It was because men achieved the purpose that they set for themselves to do. This is how we grew as a society. This is how our whole civilization grew. But it got into this point where now we need to recall on those primal days and actually embrace that masculinity. In all of these new things, we lost that core essence of our life. We lost all of it. How can we fix it? Well, my friend, there's two questions that you need to ask yourself. One is actually from that NoFap video I already made, and that is, what did you miss the first time that you fapped? What did you miss in that moment? Was it love? Was it intimacy? Were you lonely? And then ask yourself, do I still miss it? Do I still don't have it? And then what you need to do is to actually go and get it. And the second question, what is your purpose? What is the thing that you were placed on this earth for? What was this mission, this desire? For some people it might be money, it might all of these things. You need to find your core purpose. And once you do, that will not leave any time for you to actually go and fap. You will not have your time. Why do you think all of these entrepreneurs, all of these businessmen, most of them are actually on NoFap? Why? It's really simple. They simply just don't have time to do it. And you need to do that also. It's a really, really, really simple fix for your addiction. You just simply don't have time to do it. Hence you don't do it. If you work for 8 hours, if you sleep for 8 hours, if you work out, if you eat, if you make your food, if you focus on your self-improvement, if you meditate, if you journal, if you do all of these other habits, there will be no time left for you to go and get a quick nut win. The last thing that you will want at the end of the day to do is to do actually that. You just want to go to bed and sleep. You need to find your purpose and then go on the journey to achieving it, to getting to that goal. And in that space and time, you will not have time for procrastination and for going on the hub or stuff like that. You will not have any time for that, my friend. And quite frankly, you will not want to do it. I have been on NoFap for more than a year, and I haven't looked back once. Because I knew that it will literally just waste my productivity. And for this channel, not a single grain of productivity can be wasted. You must find something that you are truly passionate about, truly purposeful about, as I am with this channel. You need to find something that will keep you going and going and going, and you will not be able to sleep at night thinking about it. You need to find that, and once you do, start achieving it. And your thoughts about women, your thoughts about girls, about intimacy, about fapping will simply fade away. They will go out, and they will not be important to you anymore. This is how you can break the chains of these big companies. This is how you can stop giving them money for your attention. This is how you will become free. Ask yourself, what is your mission? What is your purpose? And what did you miss? And maybe what do you miss right now? And then go and get the thing that you desire. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, I would highly appreciate you clicking the like button, the subscribe button, and also the noti bell. That was pretty much it for this video. We're on the road to hit 1,000 subscribers in the next 15 days. Actually, in the next 10 days. It's basically flat on impossible, but nothing is impossible when you believe in it. And I believe in you guys. So I'd highly appreciate you click the subscribe button. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch some of my other content, you can click and watch one of my last videos right here. It's about meditation. It's a great video. And meditation will also help you stop fapping. So go and check it out. Faith be the reason. And as I always say, I will see you tomorrow, my friends. Have a nice rest of your day. And peace.